Hi there, welcome to the latest edition of the Gersnet Podcast. Your immediate post-match reaction and what can only be described as Glasgow Rangers! Fucking unbelievable. What the fuck can you say about that? We're in the Europa League final. We will be playing Eintracht Frankfurt on the 18th. Alright, big man, there we go. On the 18th of May. 2 weeks yesterday.
Aye, 2 weeks yesterday, mate. Aye. I've got to get down the passport office shop because I'm gubbed. I am not getting a ticket.
I need to get my booster.
Final. That was a booster. 10 Scottish clubs, 10 times the Scottish club has reached a European final, and 5 of those times it's been Rangers. We are half of Scotland in Europe. And they say we can't play in front of we can only win because there's no crowd.
Yeah.
You know, listen, look what we can do with a crowd.
Yeah.
Make magic happen, make history happen, immortality. Colin, it was ridiculous, mate. It's just absolutely ridiculous. And yet, it's the way it's been going all season.
I mean, we have to talk about the crowd. They're really early, very unlike. I was in sort of 20 minutes early, and it was already packed. And the noise very early on was. And don't get me wrong, it's all about the players and what they've done, and they've been outstanding. But we've done our bit tonight, I think.
Okay, 12 man. Absolutely 12 man, and it's that family feeling, that Rangers family. Everything we've been through tonight, we got it back. We just, everything we went through in the last 10 years. I felt as if every time we played in the Europa League, every time we got to the group stage, it was kind of catharsis for every season we spent in the lower leagues. Even down to, we had a season in the Championship, we didn't get out the Championship. Well, the first season in the Europa League group stages, we didn't get the group stage, but we didn't care.
It's that continual improvement, though.
Continual improvement. This is like winning the Petrofac Cup. I don't know. It's one.
Oh, you want to know something?
Tav was playing the two of them and he scored the two of them.
I was at Easter Road that day when we got beaten the Petrofac, and a night like tonight was just never on the cards. Big man. Right, cameraman,
lost it. He's on the Buckfast.
Are we in shot? Aye, right, okay. Fucking too interested texting these birds. Right, but I was at Easter Road that day.
Same here, mate. Aye.
And a night like tonight just seemed like a million years away. No, what was that? 6 years? 5?
Aye. Well, the beautiful thing for me was we got when they get the corner in the last minute injury time, and RB Leipzig got the corner. I just turned to the lassie I've been sitting next to, for the last God knows how many years, and her dad, and I said, aye, this is standard. Petrofac Cup, third division, Championship, no, we're last minute. This is a beautiful time to be hanging on, threading a corner in the last minute. Colin, it was unbelievable because it was so believable. It's the way it's been going this season. Benzema at the Bernabeu, Tavernier at Ibrox, even better. Absolute phenomenon. I just can't believe what I've just watched, and I can't believe how when Lundstram scored the goal that is probably John Lundstram, Alaskert. This season that was Alaskert at Ibrox. And that's him tonight. The guy
that cost us at Malmo as well.
Exactly.
And he's got us into the final European competition.
And he's the epitome of redemption and catharsis, and that is what this is all about tonight. Yeah. We hope we go one better. In the final, in Seville, I couldn't say the word progress, for the last 4 years. We just kept making progress because there was a kind of curse in that word, And I couldn't, even for an even longer time, I couldn't say the word Seville. I couldn't name the city Seville. But just like we stopped at 10 last season.
Stopped at 10, we took the 10 off them.
We've taken Seville
and now
off them
we're taking Seville off them. He must fucking hate us, by
we don't want to get small-minded, but a lot of people were very small-minded when we were down in the dumps. This is it. That is Colin Steen.
Colin Steen has just walked past us there. Oh my that's God. Who I'm named after, by the way. Anyway, that's another thing. So 3-1 on the night. Trav gets the goal. I mean, it won each in aggregate. One thing I will say, the Glenn Kamara goal, like where I am in the government stand, the minute he hit it, and I mean, he never hit it, he sort of passed it in the net, but the minute he met that ball, we were already celebrating before it hit. You know what I mean? Just the trajectory it was on, you just knew.
For me, mate, I'm glad you're telling me that, because all I remember about the first 2 goals, I remember talking to David, the boy sits next to his daughter sitting next to me, and just saying, who scored? And he's like, Trava, like, who else? You know what I mean? And then the second goal, all I remember is just the balls ricocheting off the bottom corner and just sitting there going, it's 2-0.
Yeah.
That was the thing I remember about it. It was just absolutely phenomenal.
Sorry.
And it was the atmosphere was so absolutely crazy You know, best atmosphere of my life. That
it was amazing.
I had no idea what's happening. It was carried along in a massive wave, and I think that's carried the team along as well.
Yeah.
All I've done for the last couple of weeks is talk up how great Leipzig are, and they showed it tonight. They put us through the mill. At times they got the goal back.
They got the goal, but McGregor never had a lot to do.
They got us nervous.
I think they got us a bit nervous. But I think over the two legs, we've been the better team.
Oh, Chris, that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting.
We deserve to be that
talking about how brilliant they are, how world class they have got all these players that are absolutely phenomenal. We've just owned them now. Absolutely owned them.
But as you say, they got back into it 2-0 up, back into it in the second half. McGregor pulled off a wonder save. And then a couple of minutes later they come back into it.
They had to, didn't they? They had to.
Yeah,
part of the myth, part of the story.
I kind of felt, going through the game, I was like, we're not going to go through this unhurt. They're going to get a goal. And you don't reach European finals without going through them out. And then it goes 2-1, and then honestly, like 2 minutes before Lundstrom got that goal, I turned to him and I was like, Lundstrom's not playing as well as he's been playing. Boom! Fucking pick the ball out, and there you are, have that. And the scenes with Alex was just.
Oh, it's pandemonium. I mean, there's people basically going over the top of me, underneath me, and I'm just like, and get down the 2 or 3 rows. This is an all-seater.
There's a big smoke bomb went off up your leg. Can't see the row of houses in front of you. It's brilliant though, brilliant.
Absolutely standard for the evening. But I have not been able to work out what the hell was happening in the first 2 goals. I'm up that end of the park. And by the way, when Rangers won the Cup Winners' Cup in 72, 50 years ago, all the goals we scored at Ibrox, all the goals Rangers scored at Ibrox in that campaign were into the Brimley. And I was going to write to the sports liaison officer and complain about how few goals have been scored into the Copland up my end of the park. And just the ball just sat up, and John Lundstrom just going to score here. Yeah. And I stood there. I wasn't even cheering. I just standing there going, I think this has been on European final. I think a European final. Yeah. While folk went completely mental all around about.
And there was that wee, moment when you're asked to VAR check. Here we go.
I've been mugged.
It was all good. It was all good. Yeah. So we're going to Seville, and the rest of the cunts will be watching the bill. So, Ek, are you going?
Oh, I've got to get a passport. I'm gubbed. I bet I'm not going to make it. I've not got a passport. I was moving house recently. Thanks for that, Rangers, doing this while I'm moving house. Like 38 years I've watched just about every home game in Europe. You know what I mean? And the one time I'm going, we're actually getting to a final. I've got distracted, took my eye off the ball, but I'll be down the passport office camping out tomorrow. We'll see what happens. But I also playing Eintracht Frankfurt. Just heard it's Eintracht Frankfurt. What a beautiful romantic final. We owe them.
We owe them big time.
We owe them big. There's a guy emailed me. I feel like he's not a Rangers supporter. He's a Welsh chap, and he just emailed me. Have you not got a score to settle with Eintracht Frankfurt? It's like it's quite a score to settle. It's a massive score.
But to be honest, 1-0 will do it. You know what I mean?
We don't get into that. We'll about the 12 goals or whatever. Just ending it on. It's an absolute pleasure. You think Rangers against Eintracht Frankfurt, and even I think Eintracht Frankfurt fans will know Glasgow means a lot to them. It's a beautiful, beautiful final, and after all the horribleness we've been through, this beautiful, beautiful club of ours deserves.
Well, that's the point. I think that's the point that comes out of tonight. The big man in the background there, my son Connor, he's the cameraman here. When I first started taking him to Ibrox and going to the Rangers games with him, we were in the 3rd division. This is literally from Stennismuir to Seville.
Aye.
And there are a lot of people out there in the press and all the rest of it, and the Scottish football governance and all that kind of thing, who will hate that we have done this. So enjoy it.
There's a lot of people in this country who feel a lot better about themselves if they can just make Rangers are evil, Rangers are horrible. So I don't have to try hard in life, and what really they can't handle now is that we're actually the most romantic story in the history of Scottish football.
Yeah, we're in from, as I said, from Stennismuir to Seville. Fucking, how good is that? It doesn't get any better than that. So I'm going home. I'm going home to watch the full 90 minutes again, and have a few beers and celebrate. I'm off tomorrow. It's my son's birthday tomorrow. What a fucking present that is for him.
Present.
You know what I mean? Although he can't
spoil that boy.
He can't go to Seville because he's got an exam the day after. But guys, look, girls, enjoy this. These things come once a lifetime, once every 50 years. This is only the second time in 50 years that Rangers had their second leg semi-final at Ibrox, and we've qualified for the final. This is history in the making, so go away and enjoy it. And we've got a show. Don't you push that button now, but we've got a show out tomorrow night. We'll have the show out on Sunday. Enjoy it. Be other people. Come on, Seville. Bye for now.